You're listening to the Saturday Night Gaming podcast, Starfall, run by one of our GMs, Tony Stevens. Hope you enjoy.
And welcome back to another exciting session brought to you by Saturday Night Gaming. This is Heaven's Gate Shattered Realms Starfall. I am Tony Stevens. I'll be your GM tonight. I want to go ahead and introduce my cast and crew, but before I do, I want to remind you to click like, share, and subscribe. Love what you're listening to. Go back to the beginning. Find out all the nitty-gritty details about all the characters and the ins and outs of Heavenscape and how we've gotten to where we are right now. And maybe you'll even figure out where we're going next. But before that, I do have to allow these people their chance to talk and introduce themselves, their characters, and a little bit about what's happened with them up to this point, how they've gotten here, and how they hope to survive here. So I'm going to go ahead and start at my right and let everybody go ahead round table style and introduce themselves, the characters, and all that jazz. And yeah, that's what we'll do.
Hey everyone, it's Noll Jostein being played once again by a very sorrowful Ryan Ladner who is not prepared to do what needs to be done tonight. But we'll march on and continue to lead this crew of ragtag heroes
Ragtag Heathens is more like
into
it.
the north.
All right, and you with the beautiful beard, you can introduce yourself and who you used to be before he died.
Oh, see, I was all hoping I could just say I'm dead and then go on to the next. Hi, I'm John. I'm dead.
Next. All right, that's cool. Yeah, Jen's dead.
Hi, Casey. Playing Ravina, who has a lot of toto fruit, rotten, and normal. Probably the only thing left in the world.
I forgot about the Toto.
Someone burnt the tree.
Wasn't me, I'm dead.
It was you.
It was still you.
It was still you.
Posthumous blame. What?
And I have 3 drake eggs that are gonna hatch soon. So that's fine.
What's up? I'm Brady. I'm playing Yip Yap, and I'm still sad. I'm still mourning the loss of my juice brother. It was very hard. You know, we had big dreams.
I wonder who got him into that situation.
Huh?
I wonder who even got him into that situation.
I don't even know. I don't remember. But if I find them, something's gonna happen.
You're not putting long walks on the beach on your match profile anymore, are you?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Roddy, I'm playing Rogoth, and he is currently with the party going north. He really made a water goddess angry last time.
Yep, that was your fault.
Very angry.
Well, that's our cast and crew, and as been mentioned, we lost one of our great players, characters, Jen Callis, a genie who had traveled this realm for quite some time, once possessing the armor of a cowardly man named Lord Eric the Bold, and then possessing the charred remains of maybe that man, and going somewhat crazy and developing bone spurs. And yeah, we'll never be able to hear that again. And that's
Thank God.
that's the saddest part.
I think that's the one thing that should be constant.
Constant. There are certain constants in this life and creation, and bone spurs are the most constant thing.
Every doctor has a sonic screwdriver.
Yeah, and I think that like this team, this ragtag group of misfits, when they go in, their victory cry, instead of being like anonymous team name assemble, it should be Bone Spurs. Yeah, I think that's what everybody should yell. All right, so yeah, y'all learned of the demise of a dearly beloved friend. You also received this call to arms from the clan queen Catriona Sky, basically requesting that you travel to the north and look into the strange magics and mysterious things going on there, as well as search for this child of prophecy. So, that being said, you awaited the proper amount of time, as was said in the text, the Book of Aiden, and you have now prepared yourself for what will be possibly the most sad event in all Heavenscape history, the memorial, the requiem of Jin Callis.
This is truly the hardest part of the job. Friends, gather round. Let us all bow our heads in remembrance of our good friend, Jin, while I say a few words about this great man whom we've lost. Ladies and gentlemen, today we gather not just to mourn the extinguished flame of our dear friend Jin, but to celebrate the unique radiance that he brought into our lives. Much like the scent of a hot dog wafting on the breeze of a summer's day. Jin, a flower in Aiden's cosmic garden, was a skeletal silhouette ablaze with the fire of existence, his spirit akin to the zest of mustard on the grand wiener of our shared adventures. In the symphony of our escapades, Jin's melodious, beautiful voice echoed like crackling embers, reminding us that joy, much like the perfect consistency of chili, is the condiment that enhances the flavor of life. His almost good enough resilience was a testament to the enduring strength found.
Almost good enough resilience.
He was like a sturdy stick that broke.
Was a testament to the enduring strength found in the embrace of Aiden's cosmic grill, where the heat of friendship and the warmth of camaraderie melded like melted cheese on a delicious thick broth. Aiden himself surely welcomed Jin into the eternal embrace of the celestial cookout. In Aiden's divine arms, Jin's flame, now transformed into stardust within the cold steel of Rogoth's sword, joins the cosmic hot dog bun of the universe, forever part of the grand barbecue of existence. So let us not dwell on the extinguished flame, but rather savor the warmth it brought, much like the cozy heat of a warm bun. In the tapestry of our shared existence, Jin remains an indelible thread, forever woven into the fabric of our lives. May his fiery spirit find eternal rest in Aiden's embrace, and may his legacy continue to spread the joy and camaraderie in our hearts. And also, may Rogoth never have to look over his shoulder again. Can I get an Aiden?
Hey, Dan.
Can I get a hey Jin?
Hey, Jin!
I think it's our plan.
Thank you, friends. Thank you.
Thank you.
We only do that
He's a
once.
saint. No, Saint Jin.
St. Jin.
Saint Jin.
All right, so that's true. Now that you've said goodbye to your good friend and you've buried what's left of his bones.
All right, let's go.
Now that that's over and I will clearly never have a bestest friend again, let's go. All right, so yeah, you were given the quest by the clan queen. Is there anything that anybody's trying to do before they leave this place to go on this extremely vital mission?
Is there anywhere we can maybe pray for a blessing from a god?
That's really
Any
loud.
altars?
There would be an altar in the center of Mourn that is basically an altar to Aiden. It's the throne upon which the El Corona, the child of prophecy, would sit. So you could go there and everybody basically is going there to kneel and pray. Raise your hand if you're going to kneel and pray in front of this throne.
I'll do it.
I'll do it. Me.
Was that's a raised hand? Oh, I thought you were just saying, hey. All right, so everybody can give themselves one blessing of Aiden. And that's all you get. Hopefully it gets you through this session. I don't know.
Blessing of Aiden, what does that do?
I still have one left, so I now have two.
She can let you know. But basically, like if you're looking for that free benefit on a roll that you think is going to be really hard for you to do.
On any roll?
The blessing of Aiden will help you.
Can I borrow this?
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right.
Are we leaving that on? It's really loud.
That's just the burning passion of Aiden within our hearts.
That was the crackling of Jen's spirit. All right, so you've gone to the center of the city, and like I said, basically there's this throne. You can see that this place was built specifically for the one purpose of there being one overall ruler of Mourn. Basically, this would be a singular monarchy, and they expect this child of prophecy to become that king / queen, should they be found. This would be their ruling seat for this entire kingdom. Now, all you know about the north is that you got really close to being there once. You went through those shadow woods all the way up to those caves, and that's where your good friend Jen Callis may have cut off that one undead dude's head, and before that other guy he cut off the head of, and you know, just Jen stuff. But basically, I would let y'all get at least to that point before needing to worry about what's going on, because you had gotten to that point before. So it'd be like navigating terrain that you're familiar with. So if you refer back to the chat, I'll go ahead. We can either repin or pull up that the map. The map is always a wonderful thing.
We still need to go to the mountains, don't we, and find that one woman? You know?
Well, you've got this big quest, and you've got those two bounties. If you wanted to run over to that side and try to convince all of these people to pump the brakes on the quest for fire and come help you out with these bounties, feel free to.
Hey, y'all want to help me with these bounties? Y'all want to help?
Yeah, have we all we're all prepared to go north? No. Wait, what are
cold weather gear and
what are the bounties?
You gotta talk to this woman. You like women, don't you? Let's go talk to one.
There is a woman who is wailing in the morning mountains, and there is a hillside drake that is.
She just needs a good man to vent to.
She's
I think
eating.
you're
It's
a good
eating some
guy.
sheep. And there is an all-powerful wizard in the north that is mutating monsters and trying to conquer the land with an endless winter.
Oh, the Snow Queen.
That's a yes.
It's Elsa.
Yeah.
That's a hard pick, but I think we should go to the mountains, not the north.
So when you say the north, is this up here at Land? Like, is this way up
Long
here?
Spear.
Yeah.
So Land Spear is the place where your clan used to be from. When this occurred, when this endless winter fell upon the land, Clan Lewis was actually forced down into the other territories, which is what caused the war between them and Clan Harris.
And
So-
where are these bounties? The opposite direction?
So there is a drake that's messing with some sheep here, and there's a woman that wails somewhere up in these mountains down here on the
Why is
opposite
she
side.
wailing?
Nobody knows.
I think let's go. I'm all for going to. Let's go help the woman, and then we can stop at the Drake, and then we can go north.
I like the idea.
Okay, so from Trigal, y'all have quested for about a week's journey, and you've made it to the Morning Mountains. You are climbing the mountainside when you see familiar spots, like where Yip Yap teleported away with that crazy Druva guy, and left y'all with your drakes to fly and try and stop him from breaking that stone open and unleashing that really evil elf, but he did that anyway.
Well, my fault. I couldn't find where that.
But you
vibrator was
recognize
coming
it
from.
because there's like all these sigils
I mean,
on the ground, like
Oh.
burned into the ground where you
Yeah, it's a
teleported.
Krieg.
in his defense, that's probably what we were all gonna do with it. So
Most likely.
Yeah, I was feeling peer pressure. Amara was like, "Yeah, go ahead and do it," and then she got mad that I did it. Man, can you believe it?
Always doing that to you.
Exactly.
hey, it seems like we've been here before, guys.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember hearing about a morning
I've never been here.
lady. You weren't here,
No.
I think he might not have been there.
huh?
Because that was
I
when
was
you needed
there.
brute strength, kind of like last time they
Oh,
needed
yeah.
a smooth talker. It's almost like you need one of each. Just throwing that out there.
It's almost like it's important for both of us to be at all these games.
Who knew? We're running off of team mechanics. Alright, so, but you have reached this point of the mountains, and you know that there are some meandering thieves that were called the Argol that you joined the ranks of.
I did.
And then that got brought up later by somebody else that hated them, and you completely denied ever knowing them.
I'm an Argol and something else.
I have many.
Scheme.
Yeah, I have many contradictory things. It matters not.
Scheme. I gotta write that down.
Alright, let me get her pulled up.
Well, is this a time to like roll perception to try to figure out where? we
Yeah,
should
that would be
go?
a good concept.
I will do that.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Crap.
A 6.
I think it's a 6.
Casey, what'd you get?
6.
And Jen's dead, so he doesn't count.
No.
Ryan rolled a
Keep
16.
reminding-
16. Okay, so Ryan, you actually, Noll.
I'm still in the sword.
As you're walking through these paths and you're opening yourself up to the spirit of Aiden as he calls to you in direction and everything, you hear this kind of like strange, almost rhythmic wail in the distance. Like, not quite yodeling, but like,
Hey, I think I hear Jen.
help me! My spirit lives!
It burns.
But then when you realize that Rogoth's sword is like singing to you, you then turn and refocus your attention as you hear a woman wailing in the distance. But by wailing, it's more like a sad song, like that one song that's going to be on a Reba McEntire CD.
Song.
I was thinking more like a humpback.
An Enya, yeah, Enya.
Oh, Enya? Yeah.
Sarah McLachlan.
The sad puppy dog song. That's what it is. It's the sad puppy dog.
Is that the name of the song?
Sarah McLachlan. The puppies that need us to like adopt them.
One of my favorite memories of Sarah McLachlan is that.
Is that In the Arms of an Angel?
No, that's not it.
Yeah.
So she's a pretty good Miss Pac-Man player,
Oh yeah.
and I think her score is like over 100,000, and she thought that was good, and I made it my mission to beat her score on Miss Pac-Man, and my high score is over 200,000.
Wow.
So
Does she know that?
I don't think she does.
All because of Sarah McLachlan.
Yeah, literally. I got the arcade machine because Sarah McLachlan was such praising herself about her high score. So I was like,
I can do better.
I hope she listens.
I hope she listens to this. Yeah. She needs to go rest in the arms of an angel to shed some tears as she has been thoroughly thrashed by Monsieur Maclay on Mrs. Pac-Man. All right, so yes, in the distance you hear
Miss
"In the
Pac-Man.
arms of an angel," and you just think about sad puppies.
It's In the Arms of an Aiden.
Ah, yes. So,
Hey guys, I think we should go this way in the sound of the crying lady, which is what we're looking for. All right, I'm going.
Let's go. I'm going.
all right, now, yeah. So as you grow closer, you do see that there's a woman on one of the peaks, and she's belting out this melody.
In the arms of an angel.
Yes.
And you're
In the arms of an maiden, let it burn, let it burn. Don't go chasing bonfires. Stick to the matches that you're used to. Yes, that's what it sounds like. Sorry, guys.
The ancient hymns.
All right. So, but yeah, you see her. She doesn't seem to see. She seems completely immersed in doing what she's doing. Yip yap. He would have pointed, I guess. Like y'all are all following him.
Do
so
we
he was-
notice anything about the atmosphere around her? Because I feel like in situations like this, the crying somehow influences the world that we're in.
Well, I say we just go talk to her. Let's get a feel for it. Because we didn't do anything. She's crying right now. So we're in the clear.
I would like to roll perception
You can end her suffering
to see if.
from a distance.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You just talk to her and convince her to.
Are you still Jin?
I thought
right
we're
now?
supposed to
Is
find
that-
and help her.
No, I'm the quasi-evil genie of the sword.
You're like
so
the
if
bad-
you check
The
your
bad devil on.
Yeah.
vision
Well,
acuity,
that's
you would see what she looks like.
Ooh, let's see what she looks like. We're all checking our phones right now for those that are listening at home.
She seems like an ordinary woman. She has some markings on her face, but she's
Look at her.
slightly attractive, maybe a little bit older.
Look at
She's
those
viewing on us. Do you see that?
those tracts of land. They're plentiful.
Hey, not everybody's as even. That's actually a natural fact.
We're not all perfect.
So, that's what you see, though. Kind of
She looks like
A
she's in
robust
ecstasy,
woman.
actually.
Maybe she's not wailing.
No, this is not a Greg Land photo. All right.
Hey, seems like she's doing okay, guys.
So that's what you would
she's
see.
having.
Now, Yip Yap, you remember that the dude that gave you these bounties was like, yo, bring me back their heads, and I'll
What?
pay
We
you
got
for
killer?
it. That's what you were hired for by that one-eyed old
I
man.
thought you just wanted an event. Oh my.
I was just reminding you what you were paid for, or told you would get paid
All right,
for.
let me go talk to her.
We have to kill this lady.
That's what he's.
I mean, I don't know that though, right?
Oh,
I'm
well,
just here to help.
All he knows is that he and Jen Callis, who could verify his story for you if he was still alive,
Juice bro.
they
my
talked to
juice
this old man with an eye patch named Scully, and Scully told you he would pay you
Scully.
for the heads of these monstrosities. Yeah, he's the one that told you. These guys, I told them, they already signed your name on a contract
Okay, yeah.
to
Oh,
get
yeah.
these for me.
But yeah, he don't know about that.
He does now, yes.
In the
He found out by talking to Scully.
Oh, so he does know.
Yeah, he thought it was his.
It was Jen.
That's what he
I
thought.
didn't do nothing. It was all Jen. He peer pressured me. Okay, let me go talk to this woman.
Hey, what if I go talk to this woman?
No. This is my quest. But it is your name on the sheet.
The thing is, we might not have to kill her.
What? No, I'm getting paid to kill her.
What if we could? Yeah, but Scully just
There's
wants
no
us to end.
It's called a bounty. There's no talking out of it. Okay.
Hey, how about this? When we get
Wait,
back to
we're
town,
getting paid to kill her?
let's
Yes.
kill Scully.
Okay.
And take his money.
So you would rather commit a crime of an innocent man
Rogoff
than this
walks to
annoying
the
woman
woman.
who keeps crying? We're getting paid to do
Hello,
this.
stranger.
He's an innocent man, yet
I
he
look upon you in
paid
your
us to kill
face.
somebody.
I go to decapitate.
I think he's the middleman of all of this.
I know what he's
He just-
doing. I don't even.
I don't even have to be caught up. I understand.
Wait, what is he
completely.
doing?
All
He's killing
right.
her.
So
Oh my gosh.
you are looking.
Only have one thing to say. Bone spurs!
15 is your set difficulty.
Oh, I hope this works. 15!
Wow. All right, tally up. What is your damage, please?
Hey, that was. Seemed like it went pretty easy.
Now I'm 12.
Okay, 12. Let me just double check everything here.
Oh, I could use the wind gauntlet to knock her off the edge. Oh, wait, no, we need her head. That's right.
For some reason.
All right, so yes, as you walk over and you say, "Hi, how are you doing?" She looks at you and says, "Kindly stranger, I see upon your face the story that has yet to come." And he just swings. And you see, like, it goes straight through, like, the front of her neck. As she, like, jumps back because she's feeling this aggression and damage and everything. And then you see part of her neck start to open up as it's just hanging on at the back because you've only partially hit through her neck.
She's the curtain.
And then as this occurs, all of this magical sound starts bellowing out from this whole split in her neck, just and then it hits this reverberating pitch in your ears specifically.
On your head.
Go ahead and give me
That was pretty impulsive of you.
levels.
We were paid to do it.
But she's the
So,
curtain now.
level 18, difficulty, defensive maneuver. Your speed defense.
Speed defense level
So-
what?
18.
Okay, 17. So
You know, sometimes
that
I
down
miss just to
twice.
remind them how much they need to listen to me. And then I come back and then they still don't listen.
They're like, if only we had you, Noll. And then I come and witness exactly what happens every time anyway.
it knocks it down twice, so it should be down to 12.
All right.
17.
17. All right. So you hear this reverberation in your ears, but you quickly go la 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 and cover your ears like really quickly. You're like,
I can see
you're
him
holding
doing
yourself
that.
against this. All right. Now, everybody else give me a D20 roll for initiative.
Can the sword roll? Can the spear of the sword roll?
20. And yep.
Nice.
16. Boom, son.
Can
What does
the-
that make it?
Can the spear of the
Is it
sword
initiative?
roll? Oh,
Yes.
22.
Okay. So it would go Brady, Casey, Ryan, and then Ronnie will follow up behind. All right. So you see her sitting there, and it's like all of this noise is like now coming out of her neck, and it's starting to like grow. Like this sonic aura is starting to grow out from her. And you notice that Yip Yap, impulsive as he is moving. What is Yip Yap doing?
Well, she's making noises, isn't she?
Yeah.
Well, hit her till she's not.
So you're gonna run over, get in close, and start hitting her until she stops making noises.
Of course. This is what we're getting paid for.
You didn't take her head, though.
Oh.
All right. So as you are getting close and you maneuver into the sonic field that is being emitted from her body, go ahead and roll me a speed defense based off
Speed
of a
defense.
difficulty of 18.
Alright, I am specialized. That brings it down to 12. Let me, here you go. I got one edge.
All right. So
Speed, so it costs
give me 2 tokens,
Two.
and that will take you down to a 9.
Okay, now let's hope this works. A 16.
All right.
Boom,
So you
son.
get in, and you're able to you saw what he did, and you just went and just started tiptoeing really fast through this sonic field.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now's your chance. What are you going to do? Her benchmark is 15.
Let me go ahead and whack her.
With what?
My
You have options.
onyx blade.
Ooh.
That is one of the options you still have,
Is she a White
as you
Walker?
did not throw it away.
Yes. So that's a 6 damage. But I would like to use wreck, which is a -1 to the roll, but +3 to attack, so that's now 9. And then so let me.
So that means that instead of rolling a 15 against her, you're needing to roll a 16 against her.
Yes.
Okay.
But now it's a 10 because I'm specialized in melee, and then I have a free. I have 3 edge of might, so that brings it down to. What is that?
So from 16 down to a 10, from 10 down to
7? Well,
8.
to 8. Okay,
Right.
and then I want to.
Am I doing that right?
Well,
No, 10 minus 3 is 7. Yeah.
okay, and then I want to use my enabler, Muscles Iron, to ease it another 3
Did you already activate that? That's an enabler that you need to activate. Oh my gosh.
with might.
You already.
I haven't.
But you. Rec is an action or an enabler?
Wreck. I don't know. Looks like an enabler. Well, I can't use 2 enablers, can I?
Yeah, that's stacking. You can't do
Oh,
stacking. Alright, so
Okay.
7 is your difficulty. If that's not easy enough, you can pay me.
Okay. I thought you said you were gonna pay me 11. Boom, son. Get
Still
out of
there.
here.
Alright, so what's your damage total?
9. What? What? What are you laughing at?
So you had 15, was that right?
12.
12. And you have 9.
Yes.
Alright. So Yip Yap comes through, he's like, la 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 la. Poof, and just swings this oversized sword and lops her head off. And her head hits the ground and just goes doo, 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 and rolls with this permanent look of shock on its face. But the body, where the throat hole is, just goes and explodes with this sonic wave. Everybody in the immediate vicinity roll speed defense against 18.
Okay. I picked up speed defense.
That's
So
good.
Against what? 18?
18.
18.
what is that? Lower down
18.
to?
Did you get trained in it or specialized? in it?
Trained.
Trained
Drops it down
drops
once.
it down to 15.
Okay. And then I have an edge in speed.
It's at 9 now.
Okay. From 15 to 12.
Boom, 16.
If you have an edge, you give me 2 tokens. I'll drop
Boom.
it down to a 12.
Okay.
And I can drop it to a 9.
Not with that.
I mean, you never know. Just saying. Oh, man, I'm just going to collect these.
Skill issue.
3, bring it from a 9 to a 6.
That's weird.
It only costs 2 after the first payment. It only costs 2.
All right.
You saw what happened to her. You really want a 6.
Yeah. 50.
All right, you're good. What did you get?
11.
And you were trying to beat a 9, right?
Yeah.
And that's better than a 1.
Yeah.
That's much better. Okay. Brady,
After
what did you get?
Spun.
16. I only needed a 9.
15, you did a 12.
Nice. All right, so everybody's able to like run and hide behind some rocks as this thing like echoes out these sonic eminences that may or may not have had magical property.
It definitely did. I'm calling it.
Well, all right, there you go. Who's picking up the head?
Me. I got it. I already got another body part.
Oh my gosh. Did you just tie it to the bones of that one guy's leg or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's weird. All right, so there you go. You got a head, and now you're planning on going down through the valley to check out the rock rams and the sheep herders before you move into the woods?
Yep.
I guess so.
Is that also a bounty? The next thing that we're doing?
Yeah, a hillside drake is attacking
Gotcha.
the rock rams is what they're called. The sheep.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just laughing how fast we moved through that bounty.
Yeah, he would have still
That
been
was one of the
talking to
beginning
him.
bounties that was supposed to be
Yeah.
done at low levels.
Yeah.
Just because some dickhead named Scully asked us to kill people doesn't mean we have to do
Dude,
it.
that was definitely not a person. I hate to break it to you, but that was not a person.
That
She
we were
said-
just talking to?
He asked her out, and she said no. And he
Only a
didn't have to.
monster could do
The
that.
thing is,
Oh,
not
really?
people in this
Oh.
game also can be good. Like,
Like
Well,
this
she was
guy.
crying for nothing. It was annoying.
All
I don't
right.
know.
Super cool. All right, so now you've gotten down. It's taken about 4 more days of your time. You're about 2 weeks behind, about a week and a half behind the other adventurers that left ahead of you to the north. And you've gotten to the rock ram fields. There's just these, it's a huge grazing field where you see all of these. They're like sheep, but larger, got antlers, that sort of thing. And they just meander around like on the cliffside, on the ground, eating some grass, doing whatever. And then you see this one kid. He's maybe...
Don't kill him.
Hey, that was him.
He's
It
not-
wasn't me.
He's not on the bounty. It's
I try to
fine.
make him friends with everyone.
He's
first.
maybe 13 or 14, and he's like holding on to a spear, and he looks like he's trembling, and he's sitting on a stoop, like watching over the rock rams.
I would like to steal the spear. I need another weapon. I've lost a spear since then, and I see a spear. There's a spear-sized slot in my heart that needs to be filled.
Okay. Are you trying to do this stealthily?
No, I'll just go up and take it. What's he gonna do?
Okay. So you walk over there to take it from him, right?
Of course.
Roll a d20.
I'm gonna say back.
An 8.
So basically, Yip Yap walks over to this kid, grabs a hold of the spear, and the kid hasn't seen him yet. Because need I not remind you that Yip Yap's a little bit under 2 feet tall? No, wait. Yeah.
16
He's barely
inches.
over a foot tall.
16 inches.
Yeah, all right.
I'm 1'4". Ladies, hit me up.
So this kid hasn't seen him yet. So as he grabs hold of it and kicks him in the shin, he yanks the spear back, and the kid falls to the ground crying, "Oh, what are you?"
I would like to look back and wave my spear and say, "Look what I found."
You all see him gloating over the body of a crying child.
So just to be clear, so far you have hit a woman and a child. And this is not just in this
I would like to
session
say,
tonight, but throughout the game.
I would like to say
some
2024
reason
is
you-
all about
yeah.
equality. I would like to say that. 2024 is all about equality.
I hope that there's like this magical item that you have to be worthy to lift. And he runs over and he's like, "Yeah, sure, why not?"
And let's just
All right. So there's a kid crying on the ground, and Yip Yap holding this spear, waving it around.
Well, me. Just kind of happened. Alright, so what now?
Well, this kid keeps crying. He's like,
Let me
"Oh,
look.
why did you take my spear?
You're clearly
I'm supposed to protect all of these rock rams, and you took my spear!" And you hear his scream just like echoing into the night.
Well, have you seen a drake or anything?
You mean that monstrously huge thing that comes and eats most of my flock every night?
Yes, that's the.
Yes, I've seen it! Why do you think I have a spear, you ugly little midget?
Well, you don't know how to use it apparently, because it's still around.
Not against you! I was going to get it, I swear! This time it was mine!
Dude, I'm 1-4 and I have your weapon now. Just tell me where it is. I'll take care of it.
It usually comes at night. It always comes at night.
Oh, do you know where it lives?
It lives in my nightmares.
No, I mean like physically. Where does it
This
live?
child has PTSD.
He starts twitching.
He's venting.
Alright, everybody give me a perception roll.
Is the child the Drake?
I rolled the 1. I rolled the 1.
I have perception.
Okay.
13.
8.
What does that do? If you're good.
Perception allows you to know or not know if something's coming.
I meant if I have the
It drops the difficulty down. Do you have a specialized or trained?
trained.
Okay, so that drops it down by 3 points. So like one level of difficulty would drop it down.
Nope.
To nada. No one hears it.
Not
Now,
doing very good.
I'll let you know as this beating in the night, almost like the night sky itself has a heartbeat. You don't hear. Oh, so Yip Yap wouldn't even know to run and jump and tuck and roll and get out of the way. Poison.
I was poisoned.
A cloud of poison.
Okay.
So as you're standing there and you're yelling at this kid, what the three of you, who are a good distance away, about long distance away from him, would see is this green cloud, almost like with force, gust down over him and the child and the rock rams that are in that area. Just, and then it billows out. And you see many of the rock rams just go, and hit the ground, blank-eyed. The child, as he's screaming, goes, and his eyeballs start to bulge, and she goes, and then falls over like a man without a space helmet on Mars.
I totally recalled that.
So, Yip Yap.
That's me?
You're looking at 7 points of damage. No armor can reduce it. It's poison.
No.
Just got it all back.
Well, at least you're not dead.
My sword is talking.
Rogoth hears that again. He starts petting his sword. It's okay for him.
That's 6.
Rogoth has
7. Here you go.
gotten rather mean ever since
All
his death.
right. Yeah. It's all pointless. He's nihilistic now.
You should go ahead and kill yourself.
Just use me to kill you because you're not gonna make it, man.
At least then it will be your decision.
And like steadily, you just start to hear the rhythm of team spirit coming out of your sword. It's all angst. There's nothing but death waiting for you. All right. So, as this occurs and you fall into the ground, this large body actually drops down in the night sky. Now, some of it's like kind of kicked up like a dust storm as it lands, plus all that ominous green smoke that was there. So, as it starts to clear away, I am happy you did this because I was hoping y'all would get to see this design. It makes me happy for once.
You're welcome.
That you made decisions.
Wait, for once.
Yeah, or twice. So as the smoke begins, the gaseous cloud and the smoke and the dust and debris starts to clear away, you see this extremely large dragon entity, like an oversized drake, that lands and basically is standing over its prey. It's eating up these rock rams like in sink bites, just crunching through the bones and everything, and then moving on to the next thing, and it's moving towards Yip Yap.
That is a beefy dragon.
Super beefy.
It's like he's about to deadlift something. Not me.
Yeah, I know.
He's about
Unless
to
you
steal
mean
your
deadlift.
He's about to steal your tricycle, man.
Yeah. That's Debo. That's my mama gave me that chain.
Can I attack this man yet?
They all have their turn now. So Brady went. That leaves Casey. You're in the second position. Ryan's in the third position, and Ronnie's in the fourth position. Now you can exit that turn cycle, like say, I think you could do this faster than I could, or whatever else. But you're currently the one that's making the decision.
Are we supposed to protect the things he's trying to eat or eating currently?
The one with knowledge of the bounty is on the ground out there, but he basically said, yo, we gotta collect these heads for Scully. That's why he cut off that one singing woman's head,
So
even though she did nothing.
we have to collect the
The big green dragon's head.
big dragon's head.
Once deadlifted.
The one that can deadlift them, yes.
Okay. I have no idea if I could do anything right now because
You can always play that aim.
And I'll remind you, you're at long distance from him and the dragon right now. So if you have a maneuver or a movement that you'd like to make, it needs to be good for either long distance or you need to move towards it.
let's move closer.
All right, so you're going to take your turn to make a movement towards the creature. Noll. You see her maneuvering towards the creature and Yip Yap. So in case you were thinking, well, I could just leave Yip Yap here.
Oh, that's what I'm
Now
trying to do,
another
for
one of
sure.
your party members
What?
is moving towards this dragon.
I didn't even do nothing to you yet.
This time.
Yeah, exactly. He's starting it off on a bad note.
I
guys
thought
are-
we were on a good page this time.
You guys are all like almost dying every time I'm not here,
Well, now you're here, so we're safe.
and you're just still doing the same stuff though. So what I'm gonna do is start heading north.
All right. So the
gonna-
woods, actually, if you look where the rock rams were, the woods, the entry point to the Skaha or the Shadow Woods, is right behind this drake creature. You could sneak around it if you wanted to.
Okay.
Don't do us like that. All right, you know what? You're not getting any rewards.
Yeah.
Yep.
My
What is-
reward.
what is
my
the reward?
reward is life.
Yeah. What is the reward?
I can't tell you because you're not getting.
I don't think you know.
I don't.
You don't remember.
Nuh-uh.
And you just keep doing this stuff.
What me?
All right. So you're going to start taking your turns to make movements. You're at long range right now.
I'm sneaking.
On the not this turn, but the next turn, you'll start rolling stealth to get around this thing to get to the Shadow Woods. All right, and that brings us to Rogoth.
I'm gonna charge this thing.
I am picturing Sir Lancelot in Monty Python's Holy Grail. Long distance, long way away. You're just like, ah! And you start running. And each turn, we look back, and there you are, ah! Running. All right, cool. So you're going to take your turns for movement. Now, what I can do for you, since you're starting to run, you can go ahead and give me a roll against a difficulty of 18 just to get close enough to it so you can attack it on the next turn.
Nope. 12.
All right, so you're going fast, but you're not going so fast because you've still got armor on and burdens and all that sort of stuff. Now, Yip Yap, you may be on the ground, but you got your wits about you, And you can roll a speed defense as you notice this thing is now lumbering over you.
You know what? I think I'm going to do that. So, you said 18?
No, that was his roll to get close enough to attack. Now, what this thing does as it maneuvers over you is it actually creates this large belching roar.
Mm-hmm.
All creatures and people who hear it within the distance, within a close range distance, must make an intellectual defense roll. The difficulty off of your intellectual defense roll is at 21.
Well, I ain't got nothing to lower it. So, should I even roll?
You have to spend out of your intellectual pool in order to at least
Well, I
lower
don't
it
even have
to
an
a-
edge in it. So, can I?
Then you give me all 3 of the blue tokens.
Oh, I thought that mean I can't even lower
Oh,
it.
you can lower it. It just comes at full cost. You need to lower it at least to 18 so you can try to defend yourself. Now, seeing as you have 3 efforts, you could give me 1, 2, 3 for the first, 1, 2 for the second, so that would be 5, or even an additional 2, 7 total, 7 points total of intellect, and that would drop it down from a 21 to an 18, 15,
To 12.
12. That is up to you, sir, how you choose to use your mind points.
I'm going to do it.
You have
Right, so
3
7
efforts in intellect? What? Your character does?
I have 3 effort total.
He has no edge, but he has 3 effort.
So
So he can
Yeah,
try
I can-
3
I
times.
can think pretty
He just
hard.
has to pay full cost. He gets no benefit to it. So that's 7 total?
Yep, I think so.
Yep.
Oh, a 20. Boom. son.
Nat 20, and you paid me all this to lower it down. Cool. All right, so you are not afraid. Yip yap, don't shriek away in terror just because something thinks it's big and strong.
Exactly.
So, that was its attack. All right, so you actually survived that, and you will not remain frightened and running away for the rest of your time here.
On Earth,
Good for you. All right, so it is your turn.
which is short.
Okay. Let me attack it with my onyx blade. I'm going to use muscles of iron to ease it. So it's... Go on.
These are red. These are for speed.
Oh gosh. Keep forgetting.
All right.
So that's an
So
18.
you're using your muscles.
And then specialized in melee.
Now you have a 3 edge in might, so you can activate that if you wanted to, or you can
Yes.
pay me these. You're paying these to activate it?
Well, I have muscles of iron as an enabler, so I can do that and that. Can I? So it lowers it down by 6.
Pump your brakes. Muscles of iron.
Uh-huh.
How much does it cost to activate it?
2.
Okay, so you want to give me these 2 just to activate it, and then use your edge to lower down your difficulty.
Yes.
All right, cool.
So
That's
both
fine.
are E's, so that's down 6.
Well, this just means that you've activated, and then you use that from your pool to lower it down.
Well, yeah, but muscles of iron eases my task too.
One time, right? Like 1 threat level?
Yes.
Okay. So that takes it down a total of 6.
Yeah.
So you'd be looking at from 21 to 18 to 15.
Yeah, and then I have specialized in melee, so that's 9.
Okay.
All right.
And you're right underneath it. You're in short distance, so.
I got an 8.
Oh
You go to grab your sword as you're in the prone condition. You grab your sword and you're just like ah, and all your muscles go and start bulging out as you're like focusing all of your aggression energy. And you go to pick up your sword and it sees you doing that and just like pins the sword down with its gigantic paw.
Oh, sorry.
And you're like, yep, gonna get you.
He's
And
scared. I can feel it.
he's scared. All right, so Casey, Miss Ravina, you have moved one closer. You're now within a close range of them. If you want to get in the immediate range of this thing to attack it, then you need to move one more time. Or if you have something that you can do at a distance, this would be the time to do so.
Forgot I took pictures of all the things I have.
What do like Lotharog armbands do?
That's interesting. Roll me a perception. I'm going to set your benchmark at 12.
16.
You look down and notice that your armbands have doubled, meaning that there is now another set.
Huh.
So another set of gold armbands around your bicep.
Okay.
Good question.
Am I in short range?
You're within close range of it, yeah.
So,
Like you're at a distance, but you're not like in Mortal Kombat. You're not long range. You're at medium, not up close.
so short range. Yes. No. Or do I need to move?
You have to move.
What is the maneuver that you're trying to do?
Concussive blast
Oh no, you're good. to
within
use that.
short range.
Yeah, you're just not melee distance from this thing. But if you're using a blast, yes, you're good.
Okay. It's 2 intellect to activate it. Action. And I'm trained in it.
Okay. And you have 2 edge in your intellect, so you can activate it for free if you like.
Okay.
And you're trained in it, so that would take this difficulty down to an 18.
Okay. And then,
If you want to take it down more, you're going to use your intellect pool.
yeah.
The first time you take it down would be 3, because you're using your edge points to activate it.
Okay.
So that would take it down to a 15. And that's
What the heck is going on?
Heck and hey.
I'm getting rich. Put it in jail.
Better.
17. All right. What is the damage rating off your concussive blast?
It is 5 points of damage and moving it back immediate distance. Moves it back again.
It's 5 points of damage, moves it back an immediate distance. So basically, as she's running up and Yip Yap has his sword pinned down, you're running right behind her with your sword up, yelling, and you see her just like, Kamehame, or whatever that's not, trademarks. And she like puts out both hands and releases this blast of energy that hits the thing dead center of its chest, and like you see it like kind of throw it back a little bit. It doesn't throw it off balance, but it forcefully moves it back. And then you see it like grip into the ground and start growling. But it has been moved away from Yip Yap. Give me a stealth roll. It has not seen you, but it has been hit. I'm just going to go ahead and set you at 18 to do stealth roll. Because you're basically skirting around that at this point, trying to stay in the foliage, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so I've got this time dilation cipher.
Ooh, what does that do?
For the next 24 hours, when the user is attacked, they move in rapid, seemingly random jumps, a few inches to one side or the other. This is an asset that modifies users' defense rolls by 2 steps.
Nice.
So,
You want to use that just in case?
well, I'm thinking Like if I'm using that and I'm sneaking,
It's like even if it sees you and tries to attack, you're moving to super speed at that point.
yeah. I mean, I guess I can always just use it if it sees me.
Now, you don't have any XP, do you?
I do not.
Okay. If you do use it, you will use it. And it will not remain in your inventory.
I'm specialized in speed defense,
Okay.
so bring it down to a 12. I have 1 edge in speed. I've got 5 effort.
Damn, you have 5 effort.
Yeah.
Alright, so you've gone from, is at 18, you have an edge in speed, like 1 edge?
I've got, so I'm specialized in speed defense.
Okay, speed defense.
So that brings it to a, I mean, would that not?
It's, yeah, I'll let it
Okay.
slide. So we'll go from 18 to 15 to 12.
Yes.
And then you've got an edge in speed, so you want to buy it down again, or just leave it at 12 and see?
I want to buy down again.
Okay, so give me 2, because you've got an edge already, so give me 2 speed points, and that'll put you down to 9.
So what does my 5 effort do for me?
You could continue to buy it down if you wanted to.
So I can give you.
So basically,
2.
instead of being limited at 3 times you can pay me 5 times
Gotcha.
to bring it down all the way if you wanted to.
So if I want to buy down again,
It'd be 2.
2 more. As well.
That would go from 9 to 6.
How many times am I going to have to roll to sneak by this thing is the question. If it's like every turn, then I'm just going to spend out my speed points. I'll do it this time.
All right,
Let's see what happens.
so that puts you at a 6.
So 20 out of 6. Roll a 2.
That's not good.
I guess. I don't understand why this thing's looking around for me while it's in the middle of
Yeah,
a smoke cloud that's fighting these guys, but
I mean, the dice are the dice.
it is what it is.
It is what it is. It got hit and it's become very hyper vigilant, apparently.
Sorry.
And it does see you moving in the distance. It has
He's
cataloged
like doing one of
you.
these things.
It has side-eyed you. It's giving you the side eye. It catalogs that you're there, but it has yet to attack you.
Okay.
I'm clearly not a threat.
It just
I'm
sears
just walking
cattle.
away.
You're just walking like this, like, hey man, it's all good. Them. All right, and Rogoth.
Can't believe I wasted
You
my
are
speed
within
points.
short distance from the creature. You need to move again to push yourself into melee range, or if you have a short range attack.
I have a short range attack, but
You just want to roll to get closer to him.
yeah.
So go ahead and do another speed roll to see if you can get close enough to attack it.
16.
Do you have any speed defense?
I need speed defense.
Just speed defense or any kind of speed athletics?
Yeah, running.
Okay. Are you trained in it?
Yeah.
He's great at running.
Oh, okay. So that'll actually get you close enough to attack it within this turn.
Okay. I'm going to. Okay. So I have a free effort.
That puts it down to 18.
Puts it down to 18, and then I have 3 edge. Put it down to 15.
Okay.
And then I'm specialized in smashing. That should bring it down to 9.
All right.
What is it? 20?
A 9?
Yes.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
That's better
So
than 2. Why can't you be more like
you can
Ron?
either get 4 additional
I'm not
points of damage to
not
this
that kind of
creature,
character.
or a major effect.
Major effect. Let's make this thing easier for everybody.
Alrighty then. All right. So what's your damage total?
12.
12. Okay.
Bone spurs help.
Not that much
All right. So what he has done is run up and actually gone over like all of the scale, like this dragon scale armor that's naturally on a dragon. He's jumped up and he's gone, bone spurs! And just stabbed right into this thing's eye,
Is that what you
reducing its ability to see and dropping its difficulty level down. So instead of 21, you're now looking at an 18 to begin with. So he's dropped it down a tier of difficulty for you guys.
Is it immobile?
It is not immobile, but it is not capable of seeing out this side. It's left panoramic. The panoramic view is gone. It's now in like, one eye, whatever that mono vision. It's in
just
mono
following
vision.
me through the brush.
Yeah, it's just like I'm still side-eyeing you because you rolled so poorly. I wish I could pay attention to them, but the rules work against me too, man. All right, so that was Rogoth's move. It is now the Bolgi's turn, as it is called, the Bolgi. And it is choosing a target of up to what range?
Up to. Let's see.
All right, so everybody. That makes more sense. All right, so everybody give an intellect-based defense roll. The starting point is 18.
Intellect.
Intellect.
Intellect-based defense roll. If you have intellect defense, you can use that.
I have a free mental defense asset
That works.
that I get to use.
If you have any blessings of Aidens, you can also use them. Any mythic devices that grant you mental defense. But basically it starts out at 18 and you can reduce it down.
20.
Wow.
I can bring it down to a 6 without having to spend anything. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. Not a 2. Freaking 2.
How do you do that?
Why
How do
roll
you do
around?
that? You know what's really crazy?
Bringing out the Kool-Aid dice.
I think you're going to be really surprised at what this does to you. So,
Okay,
Get my mental
the
defense
only thing I
asset.
have is intellect.
I get a.
you have intellect. You have 2 blessings if you want to use one of them
Thank
to
you.
ease it for yourself, or you can just take whatever happens.
So if I use one,
You can use one of them and take it down from an 18 to a 15.
Let me use my blessing of Aiden,
Take it down to a 15.
and then I'll spend more to take it down to a 12.
All right.
and then 2 in.
Boom, a 19.
So give me one of those, and that'll take it down to a 12.
Do I get any special effects for it being a 19?
Nope.
You get a minor effect.
Oh, this is a defense.
Oh, defense.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
What'd you get?
8.
Teen.
You have one of those tokens left. If you want to use it, you can. You don't have to. I'm not forcing you. What to do? The methodical musings of Ræna Crescent.
Mm,
It's all a gamble at this point.
11.
It's close to a 12. It's better than, what was it before?
8.
Okay. Well, it is close to a 12. It's not a 12. As they say, you don't get a cigar. But I'm proud of you for trying. That's good. It releases another roar. All of those who rolled under your intellectual defense You are now frightened of the Bolgi for 1 minute and cannot make any movements or actions against the Bolgi or moving towards the Bolgi. You basically have to spend all of your maneuvers at this point in a frightened state to run away and escape the Bolgi. So you, sir, on the outskirts, go, I already knew I was scared of it.
Yeah.
And you just start running anyway. And she's like right there and she's like, I'm going to hit it. No, it's so scary. And you start running towards, I guess, the minister. Help me. Help you, help me. I'm running.
Come with me if you want to live.
Both of you actually made the roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the two of you are like, nah, we're hardened combat veterans.
Yeah.
This isn't even half as scary as that one lightning vomiting dragon that almost killed us.
I wasn't scared of that either.
I wasn't scared. Never scared. It's actually tattooed on his back underneath all of his equipment. Never scared.
Exactly.
It's spelled S-K-E-E-R-E-D.
But you never see it because I never
scared.
turn my back and run away.
Right.
Scared.
Never scared. All right. So that takes us to Yip Yap.
Let me whack this thing.
Wickety whack.
So let me use specialized in melee and muscles of iron plus my
How long does the Muscles of Iron stay activated?
10 minutes.
So you don't have to activate it again. It's already.
Well, I know, I'm just mentioning
You just
it.
said okay.
I
Okay.
have to, I got
You do.
Someone
because-
got onto me last time.
That's true. They did. Okay.
Yeah.
Just do the math for yourself. All right. So it's
Okay.
at 18 starting out.
Uh-huh. So
Alright.
down 12, so it's now 6.
Take me through your math.
You don't believe me?
All right. So you had the Muscles of Iron, which eases it
Muscles
once.
of iron.
So that's a 15.
Mm-hmm. And then this,
It's already going
free.
to ease it down, so that's to a 12.
and then I'm specialized in
So
melee.
it's down to a 6. Thank you for taking me through your math.
Yes, you're welcome, actually. I'm done. It's a 3.
Man.
Swing and a miss.
I was just distracted by how cool I look.
You're running after it. You're like, check this out. I ain't never scared. And it's just like it moves its paw out of the way and keeps its one good eye focused on the only person that's done damage to it. Well, you've done.
I did damage to it too.
I've done emotional
You
damage
did
as well.
actually do 2 points of damage to it.
Emotional
It
damage.
was 5.
had
Emotional damage.
Oh wait, what's that from?
I forgot.
It's Uncle
It's
Roger.
Oh yeah, Uncle Roger.
All right, Mr. Rogoff.
All right. I am going to. So now that he's down a notch, all of my stuff would bring it down to a 6.
Okay.
This 3 brings it down to a 3.
3.
And this 2, I'm
Brings it for
hitting
3.
him.
Okay. What's your damage?
12. Because I'm scared because I rolled 2 20s in a row and I'm like, I already know what the next one's going to be. Here, I don't want to lose an XP point.
All right. So that puts you at hitting it for free. And you do 12 damage? Is that what you said? All right. So at this point, you see like he's swinging and you take advantage of it and just run through and just start whacking towards its head and neck. It's big and muscly, so you've only like hacked into some of the flesh, but you're getting through the armor and you're starting to do some damage to it. You can tell it's like bleeding from the throat from where you're hitting it. It's got some scorch marks from where the shanks got dug into its skin. All right, so that's his turn. Do me a favor, since y'all are the ones that are in running mode, Noll and Casey, just give me a roll on y'all's behalf with your speed defense stuff to continue escaping.
So what is it at?
It's 18 base is what the threat level stays at.
And then trained brings it down.
Trained brings it down to 15.
I've got a question.
Yes.
Does it being distracted bring it down at all? Or is it still an 18?
Tell you what, roll a d4. This may be arbitrary, but not. Roll a d4. Anything above 2, it will be more distracted. Anything below 2 will be... What? Oh,
3.
then there you go, yes. So we'll set it at 15 for both of you. It is distracted because it has one eye and it's focused on Rogoth trying to cut off its head. So it's 15 difficulty. You're trained, so that takes it down to a 12.
And I can bring it down to a 9.
Okay.
I'm just going to roll against that. I'm not spending any more of my points.
Wait. Okay, you do have a different dice. Okay, go
Yes.
for it. All
I've
right.
also got different ones.
I don't want you to use that number 2 dice.
You can use the bagging dice.
It's a real number 2, you know.
19.
Big red. All right.
Okay, I have an edge in speed.
Uh-huh. So you can give me 2 and take it down again
To
9.
9. Okay. 13!
Nice. So the 2 of you continue to escape into the Shadow Woods. All right. Now, for you two, y'all are going to roll speed defense based off of 18.
Just speed defense.
Yes.
I should have asked if my true senses also would aid me.
My true senses,
You
they're
can see in
gonna see ya.
complete darkness up to 50 feet.
I have sense magic.
16. So I'm good.
Come on, Brayberry, you can do this.
Okay, I got specialized speed defense, so it's 12.
Yeah, here.
It's 7.
All right.
Does he just give me a pat on the head and
Why
send
are
me
you
on my
just
way?
making things more difficult? A poisonous quill is fired from the Bolgi's back as it has chosen you as its target. It fires off a barrage of these quills, and one of them hits you directly in the chest. You are a very small creature. Your speed defense roll can help you to avoid this quill, but failure results in taking 5 damage and becoming poisoned. Poisoned creatures gain hindrance on all actions until it is removed. I haven't even been applying that hindrance to you so far, but now we remember.
Oh.
So you take 5 damage. Start
4
there.
armor?
It hits you. It's poison damage.
Okay.
The elements are really hard to armor against. So elements and poison are not
Okay.
those things you just take.
Don't be so greedy, I'll give them all to you.
I mean, I wasn't the one going into danger for some money. But I'll call it.
Wait, it's just for money?
I don't know.
I thought it was for XP.
Could be. Who knows?
Hey,
All
this
right.
man isn't getting any. Not getting any.
So you've been damaged, and everything is going to be harder for you to do now. But it is your turn.
Let me whack him. Let me whack him.
I don't
Whack
need
a
to
dragon.
Turn in bounties to get XP.
Yes.
I just have to do a speech.
You already did.
So I'm good at
Okay.
it.
So muscle of iron plus that minus 12. All that. 6. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay.
Just got to roll that 6, man.
A 12.
All right.
Boom.
Man, you finally get to hit the thing.
6 damage.
6 is all you do?
Well, because I don't have the wreck. I don't have wreck on.
Okay. Well, you go up and you're like, yeah! And you start hitting it right in the same spot that he's hitting it. Like y'all are taking turns whacking at the same cut on its throat. You're like, we gonna get this. Hit! Get back my mama's chain. You
How
hitting it
much
for
longer
free?
being frightened?
What's your damage? 12 total?
12.
All
I think
right.
it said 1.
So, do you want to describe how
One
you cut
turn?
its head off? You are now at freedom to do what you like.
Alright, so Rogoth just kind of like gets Yip Yap safely away.
He smacks him.
Do you carry me away? You carry me away?
Get back! I don't carry you
No,
away.
pick me up in one hand like a child. So you're in trouble. Back up.
Pick
I
him
just-
up by his leash.
I just pick
Hey,
him up
Steer.
and put him back behind me, and then I grab the sword, rear it back, and do a colossal swing that just severs the head in two. Well, not in two, just severs the head.
Right off the body, yes. Boom. All right. So you made it. You killed the drake. You now have the head of the wailing woman and the drake. And in the distance, you see Noll and Ræna have gone into the shadow woods, just like running along, slow trot, just ain't even worried as they keep running.
Did they run?
He ran. I saw him. I would like to make that known to everyone. That this man ran away, and I did not.
We were frightened. We had to.
Well,
All right, so I guess.
Well, he uses us as different tools, so maybe he wasn't a tool meant to be used against the dragon.
maybe
for this
you
point.
were that tool.
Maybe we were that tool this time.
Oh,
Couple of
hey
tools.
then.
Hey, I'm not a tool. I'm a pretty cool guy.
All right, so I'm assuming y'all would go and catch up.
Yeah, we need to turn these bounties.
Yeah, I would like to turn these in.
I was gonna say they're just gonna catch up to us. I'm just going north.
Right.
I'm going where.
And actually, as you get towards where the borderlands meet with the shadow forest, you see this old man with an eye patch peeing against a tree. Hey, you were that guy I saw at that facility of questionable morals. How you been?
Who is this?
Oh, it's old man Scully. I came
Okay.
out here to take a leak.
Old Man
This is-
Scully.
Yeah, sometimes I like
This is a
to
bounty
steal.
man.
I like to steal the pelts off of rock rams when the little kid's not looking. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna kill Scully.
No.
No.
They
Money.
Oh my gosh, if you do it,
I'll never forgive you.
I will cry. Not even in the game.
Right now,
Right
right
now.
here. RL, IRL.
Next episode is me
tears.
venting.
Everybody hears it, man. All right, sir. What do you do?
Well, let's see. I am specialized in medium-bladed weapons,
Oh, you're not serious.
and I just happen to have a medium-bladed weapon.
He's joking.
All
Do
right.
not take him serious.
I'm just double checking. I don't fight a lot, so I gotta remember what I have
This is an elderly man with an eye.
at my disposal. I'm also skilled with attacks. So, I mean, that automatically is bringing it down 12 to whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll.
So you pull out this. What is your weapon? So this special fire bringer blade.
I'll
or
use
whatever it was?
the. That's the thing. I'm gonna use the frost axe.
Oh no. Okay.
But I also have flame. So this is crazy. But can I use my flame blade
And your frost attack at the same time.
to
Like.
Well, no, flame blade actually would make the frost axe also do fire damage,
Oh wow.
or would the cold and fire damage cancel each other out?
And turn him into a tornado.
The flame ends if you stop holding or carrying the weapon. While the flame lasts, the weapon it inflicts 2 additional damage points.
However you want to do it. It's fine with me.
Do I know what his level is, or
You're just
go
you're
for
just
it.
running up. You're like, oh yeah, you're Scully.
18?
His body hits the ground, and soon thereafter, his head.
I'm about to PK. Do it.
As you see his head, it's like frozen, and then combusts into flame, so it turns into like dry ice effect.
Whew. I thought that was a monster.
Did you just want to kill him and leave the body?
Yeah. What am I going to try to hide the body real quick?
I don't know.
I can set him on fire.
Or loot it.
Because he's still terrified.
I could loot the... Yeah, I'll loot it.
Okay.
We'll see what he's got on him.
He's still terrified from the dragon.
Okay, so why did he kill this poor old man?
Because he scared him. He just acted in reflex.
7.
Are you getting XP for this?
All right. There you are. You
Oh my
found gold XP in his pockets.
Nice.
I'm gonna slash
He
your
was
tires.
saving on his person to
I don't think this is a joke anymore.
to pay out for the bounties that he's waiting for.
Wait, 7? There's 2 of us. How are we supposed to evenly
Yeah, that was 2 bounties.
split that?
Oh! So you want me to give him...
I get 14.
Double?
At least I'm helping the team.
He gets all of the gold that this guy has on his person because he kills him before you can turn in the bounties.
Oh, he was too broke. It was the day before payday.
It's
Huh?
just what he had on his person. You know, he's going to take a leak.
He was only going to give it to one.
Going for a
two,
night walk?
Probably.
Well,
Who knows?
He shouldn't have jumped out of the shadows at me like that.
he was taking a pee. He was not jumping.
You weren't there. You didn't see it.
All right, you got a point, but
I'm also like, what do I have? Grand Deception.
The grand deception. Man, you killed
Fast
him. You killed him
talk.
and you stole his money purse.
Interaction skills.
You
Yeah,
killed him, you
that's
stole his
pretty
money
low.
purse, and you kept running.
it's pretty low of you.
All right, so Rogoth and Yip Yap, I guess you're running into the woods after them? Or are you heading back to Trigall, turn in the bounty, and then come back out here?
No, I'll go with them.
So you're going to Trigall?
Yeah, Trigall trying to turn in a bounty. I mean, there has to be a bounty somewhere. I don't know Scully's up there. I think he's back there in Trigall.
That is true.
Yeah.
And the 2 of them are running up north.
Yeah, we're going Trigall. Trigall.
That makes sense. As we close out this session, if you want to find out what happens to the split party as they maneuver into one of the most difficult tasks of their career, please tune in next time. I'm excited for it. I know you're excited for it. Until then, just don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. This has been Tony Stevens bringing you Heavenscape Starfall. Until then, we love you.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Starfall. If you did, be sure to head on over to our website at www.saturdaynightgamingllc.com and check out some of our other cool games. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.